Hello and welcome to Talk of the Terraces Football Podcast with James and Tom.
Whee!
How you doing?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm...
Did you
Sorry,
think you were in the? Do you think you were in the crowd then?
Yeah, I was just watching something else. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Not bad, yeah. Apart from, like I've said, I've just got a bit of a tickly cough.
Yeah, you have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a bit of Tom Jones.
Maybe as I'm approaching my 40s, I'm going to get a bit more kind of husky, a bit
yeah.
Barry White.
You'll end up like Beppe off EastEnders.
Yeah.
Beppe!
Yeah, so Phil Mitchell! Welcome to Talk of the Terraces Football Podcast.
I think we should do that voice. I think it sounds really good. Very effective, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Did I ever tell you I'm at the Who?
Yeah. Down at Brixton.
Yeah, okay. We're not drunk, apparently, no.
No, although we have just discussed maybe we should start having a drink when we record.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be like more of... But you can't drink in the stands at football, can you? Unless you're watching egg chasing. But
yeah, rugby and tennis, you can have a drink at your seat, yeah.
Oh, you can have a pins, can't you? Yes.
Ah, yes.
Well, pins with a couple of strawberries.
Come on, Andy.
Oh, come on, Tim.
Have you ever been to tennis?
No, I don't think I'd be suited there.
No.
I don't dress like that.
Yeah.
I always, when I was young, free and single, I wanted to watch Maria Sharapova play them.
Well, yeah. And Anna Kournikova.
Yeah, them two playing against each other, and it would be like literally, oh, ooh, I'd be like, eh.
Did you ever used to play tennis at school and you just use it as an opportunity to just make groaning noises to wind the teachers? No,
we had tennis nets, but I think some like kid kept getting wrapped up in them, so we didn't have tennis nets anymore. About year 9, they just give up and just give us a football.
Yeah,
go and do what you like.
Yeah, just go and play football.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we used to. Yeah, if you ever had like a tennis kind of a lesson. Yeah, then you just use it an opportunity just to go, ah!
And then someone shout 40 love.
Yeah, but then the teacher would say pack that in. You go, well, the professionals do it.
Yeah, I'm just following what the professionals do.
Yeah,
that's why I goss when I'm playing football.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to. I just do it because the professionals do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Watching your football with mum, that's guaranteed what she's going to come out with. Oh, why did they have to spit?
Yeah, every time, yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to do, swallow it?
Yeah, or that one, oh God, you always swear when you watch the football.
I know, yeah, you change.
Yeah.
You change when you have a drink and watch the football.
Yeah.
I don't like you when you like it.
Yeah, and as soon as the game's finished, you're back to normal.
Yeah.
If you've won.
I think I did change England versus Italy. I think I was not far away from being reprimanded.
Yeah.
I was that wound up.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I went into a bit of a low.
Yeah.
It was one of those, turn it off and go in bed.
Did you go and sit and sulk in the shed?
Just turn it off and went to bed.
Yeah.
I did. I was not going to watch them lift the trophy.
No,
I can't do that. Like it's the FA Cup final, and the losing team, like all their fans just disappear out the ground, don't they?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, it must have been quite weird for Italy lifting that trophy in front of 3,000 fans.
I know, yeah, because the place just emptied, didn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I imagine it did.
Well, yeah, some of the pictures I've seen, it looks empty. Yeah, apart from like these, I don't know, a few thousand Italian fans behind the goal.
Yeah, probably live in London.
Probably exactly. Yeah. So I'm definitely one of those. I'm going. If we lose, I'm off.
Yeah.
If we win, I'm staying and I'm celebrating. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never one of them though. That would, if I was going again, would leave before full time.
No. No, I've never
don't
done
like that. I hate them when they walk past you. Excuse me, sorry, I've got a bus to catch. Yeah.
Yeah, and I've had that thing where people leave early and you see them go through the gate and then you score and they're trying to get back in to see and you're like, yeah, get out.
Yeah, you made your bed, lie in it.
Yeah, go home.
Do one.
Yeah, no, you're not good. You're not allowed back in.
Watch it on Match Day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, crew, watch it on Channel 5.
Yeah, Channel 5
at midnight.
Championship with that Irish bloke.
Oh, Colin. Is it Colin?
Farrell.
He's Irish and he's called Colin.
Yeah, he'll do. Colin McGregor. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you what have you been up to this week, mate? Anything apart from work?
Oh, it has been roasting.
It has been fun. It has been very.
It has been bloody roasting. You've been my house and I haven't got a garden to sit in or anything. Well, it's not really a house, but yeah. So you've
been sat in a parking bay?
Yeah.
With
pretty
your deck
much.
chair
Yeah.
and your...
I've been sat on the roof of my car.
Yeah, my car.
Yeah. No, honestly, it's been like a bloody hot box in here. I've actually get a shoe on to peel my balls off my leg. It's been really.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's really. I forgot I was on a podcast. And that's disgusting.
You thought you were back in the pub.
Yeah. Apologises for any ladies or people who are offended by that. Not had a drink.
Yeah, although men will understand what you're on about.
Yeah, they'll know. They know the pain.
They know it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I've just been working from home still and sitting in sweating. It's not as bad today.
Yeah.
But apparently we might have some thunderstorms in a bit.
Oh, that'd be good. That'd be good. Yeah.
I like thunderstorms. I like sitting and watching them.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sad like that.
Yeah, you just don't want to be outside in a thunderstorm.
No, not playing golf.
Not playing golf. Not playing golf stood under a tree. Yeah. Holding an umbrella.
Oh, the cows are lying down.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. You see that thing when it starts thunderstorming, people go and stand under a tree at the top of the hill. It's like,
yeah, exactly. If, in case you're in a thunderstorm, sit in your car.
Yeah. I think you're meant to kind of lie down, aren't you? As low to the ground as possible.
You can't, you can't, you have to lie down, and you can't lie down excited. Yeah. Or else that's the conductor as well.
Yeah. Lie on your front.
Yeah. Dig a hole.
Lie on your front. Yeah. If you've been caught in the middle of a lover's act, then dig a hole and lie on your front.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck.
Yeah. Make sure the hole's twice the circumference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not even meant to kind of like run, are you?
No.
I think, in an open space.
No. Because Zeus would just go like, he's on the run, I'll get in. And go like that.
That's it, yeah. So, once again, mate, we spoke about this a couple of weeks ago. We are the kind of the fathers of all advice.
Yes,
aren't we?
We are, yeah. We have like an agony aunt podcast as well.
Yeah, called...
No, we don't. No. Talk of the agony.
Talk of the Veras.
Yes, we are, mate. Yeah, if anyone wants any advice or general advice, or except DIY advice, because I'm not very good at that, just let us know.
Just let us know. Give us a shout. We're happy to help. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it says on my name badge.
Happy to help. Yeah. Yeah.
Happy to help. Don't give sharp objects.
Yeah. Did you watch any of the Soccer Aid at weekend?
I caught a bit of it. Yeah, it was all right. Wasn't it?
All right. I didn't watch it.
It wasn't bad. I don't know why it's gone to City though.
Instead of Old Trafford. Yeah. What got me is that obviously it was England 0, rest of the world 3.
Oh, was it 3 in the end?
Yeah, and the 3 scorers were English for the rest of the world.
Yeah, I don't get that. Why? Yeah, why aren't they playing? I can get like Usain Bolt and Roberto Carlos and everything because they are rest of the world.
Yeah.
Or like that guy out of Line of Duty, Scottish and all that kind of stuff. So, So that's fair enough. But people like, I don't know, like Ben Shepherd, they're all English, aren't they?
Yeah, well, Lee Mack, he played for England last time.
And he played for the rest of the world.
Yeah, he scored.
Oh, was it? I think I heard about that. Was it because he wasn't picked for the England team?
Oh, was it?
I think so.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I think he wasn't picked, so he had his revenge.
Ah, I see. Oh, that makes sense.
To be fair to him.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't the goalkeeper Joel Dommett for England? Was he training with the rest of the world as well?
I don't know, mate. Not too sure.
Yeah, I'm sure I saw pictures of him training with the rest of the world with their training kit on, because he had to come in last minute, didn't he? Because the England keeper got COVID.
Oh yeah, because he got thingy COVID. Yeah, about 14 million raised, which was really good.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, was it a sellout crowd as well? I didn't.
It looked busy from when I see it. It's probably the fullest I've ever seen the Ethiad.
Yeah, was it?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there's been lots of things going around, haven't they? That Lee Mack has scored more goals at the Etihad than Arsenal.
That's a devastating fact for Arsenal, isn't it?
It is. It's not quite comparable, but it is sadly true.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. It's not the same level, but yeah.
England's celebrity defence isn't quite up to the standards of Man City's professional defence.
Yeah, poor Arsenal, eh?
Poor Arsenal. Yeah, I mean, we'll probably talk about it, won't we, in the next part? But
yeah,
two or three big games coming up.
Yeah. So we've had our since the last podcast we've only played one league game, haven't we? But we've had internationals in between. There's been a flurry of internationals, hasn't there?
There has, yeah.
The World Cup qualifiers for Qatar.
Yeah, during winter next year.
Yeah, winter's coming. So's football. So, yeah, England always do well in qualifiers, don't they?
Yeah, I think we always qualify as kind of like one of the best three teams in the world, or Europe. You know, that's that whole thing. We get to the competition as a ranked team.
Yes.
And then sadly we fall flat on our faces. Apart from the last apart from the last two tournaments, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, once again, did you watch any of the England games?
I watched a couple of them, but I missed most of the Poland one last night.
Yeah, I mean, I think we spoke about this before. I won't hide the fact that I have seen 0 minutes of international football.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched a lot of the Andorra one. That was just a bloodbath. Well, he managed to hold us off for about 50 minutes.
Yeah.
And England kind of played the B squad for that. Oh.
Yeah, didn't he make 11 changes last night?
Yeah, exactly.
Basically a whole new team.
And I think he should have kept them changes given the way how they played last night.
Yeah. Was it? I mean, how did we go on last night?
I think they did all right. I think they found it hard to break Poland down. The stadium was full. Yeah. It was absolutely packed. Every time we got the ball, it was boo, yes, boo.
Yeah.
Stuff. So it was a hostile atmosphere.
Yeah.
Booing the Black Lives Matters again. Another Eastern country doing that.
Yeah. Was there any kind of racism towards, like Sterling or anyone when they got the ball, or?
From the bits I saw, not that I saw, it was just a general booing whenever we touched the ball.
Yeah.
So at least that's fair.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't care about your colour, your race, your religion. I'm going to boo you. Yeah.
I don't care your creed or your race.
Yeah.
I'm just going to boo you.
Yeah, which is fine. Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was all right. Kane scored a bloody blisterer though. If you haven't seen it,
I haven't seen it. No.
No, about 25 yards. He hit it low and it just whistled past the keeper. It did a really good goal. Did
it? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty bad, isn't it? Football podcast, and I haven't seen any of the football.
It doesn't matter at this stage, does it? But I think it's they conceded late on. I didn't see it, but I think it was game management again. Something that hurt us in the Euros.
Yeah.
Not managing out games.
Yeah, although I didn't see the game, I saw a lot of the comments kind of after the game, and a lot of people were pointing out that in the last of our 3 or 4 kind of big games, we haven't managed to see out the game.
Yeah.
So obviously you've got Croatia in the World Cup semi-finals. Oh no, that was it. They were saying the games we took the lead in. So the World Cup semi-final we took the lead and lost. Obviously the Euros final we took the lead and lost.
Yeah.
Against Poland, who were a very good team, we took the lead and drew. And they said like Germany, that was a big game. We took the lead and then obviously won. But obviously that game could have been very different. Thingy when he was through on goal, was it Muller?
Yeah, exactly. And I missed that sitter, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
And we only scored the second one late on anyway, so we were still hanging on by a thread for most of the match, weren't we?
Yeah. So I don't know if England have got a bit of a problem with seeing out those big games.
Yeah.
against the bigger
there should
team.
There should be a plan in place once you take the lead. Either go for it or just hold back, pull everything back.
Yeah,
park the bus.
Because he didn't make any subs, did he? I don't think.
No.
No
subs.
There was a little bit of discontent. The fact that why didn't he make 2 subs, kind of just freshen it up a bit, fresh pair of legs.
I think our defender was missing due to suspension as well. I can't remember who it was, but yeah, it's just it just doesn't seem they have a plan B. You need that Mourinho to manage them, I think.
Oh, the old part of the bus scenario.
Yeah. Score a goal in back the bus.
Pack the bus.
Played very well.
It's it's disappointing. I mean, they're unbeaten in the group, aren't they? They've taken 2 wins and a draw from this set of results, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which we shouldn't be too kind of despondent about, I suppose.
Yeah, it's still really good. We're still flying top of the group and everything. I think we've got 4 points difference at the moment.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it's still really good. And the games we've got coming up, San Marino, and we've got to play Andorra again. You'd expect them to win them.
I think so.
I feel never mind the B squad, the bloody Z squad.
Exactly. Yeah. Is it the top 2 that go through? Do you know?
I think is it top 2 and then a playoff for the third.
Is it top 2? Yeah. So I mean
that's how I remember it.
Yeah. Because I mean we'll obviously we're England so far so good, you'd say. Scotland they're second in their group. Yeah.
So Scotland are doing well again, carrying on the great form from the Euros.
from the 0-0 win.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they've won 2. They won 3. Sorry. Yeah, they only lost 1. Yeah. And that's probably against Denmark, wasn't it, or a top team.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So they're doing real. Israel's not far behind, with only a point. So you'd fancy them to qualify still, even if they have to go through to a little bit of a qualification stage.
Yeah, exactly.
Wales, I'd say, have a good shout as well.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it is top 2, because they're in a group of 5 rather than a group of 6.
What's that about?
I don't know. I don't. Will it be from their group? It's only top 1. I don't know.
Top 2. Yeah.
Top 2, I don't know.
That's strange, isn't it? It must be trying to fit in all the teams that are going to take part.
Yeah. Well, it's the World Cup. They've expanded it, haven't they? So
yeah.
That's not necessarily the amount of teams competing for qualifying, but it's the amount of teams that can qualify, isn't it?
Yeah. So Wales still have a good shout. If they get a good run of games, they've got some easy games now, like Belarus and Estonia probably wins for them. Yeah. And they haven't won a game yet, so you'd hope that they could capitalise on that. Northern Ireland have a bit of a rubbish group, but again they're in a group of 5, so I don't know if it's just the top 2 that'll go through, which are Italy and Switzerland.
Yeah, I'll be Italy, Switzerland, good teams. You got Belgium and Wales group, haven't you? I mean it's actually strange looking at these teams now and thinking that England are one of the top teams.
Yeah.
When you see your Italys, your Belgiums, your Germanys, all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have seen that obviously this is qualifying for the World Cup, and some association, I think it's called the World Leagues Forum. They basically said to FIFA, no way are you going to be able to do a biennial World Cup, basically a World Cup every 2 years.
Yes, I think the Premier League today have come out against it, haven't they?
Yeah, and so they should.
UEFA would go against it because it'd infringe on the Euros, wouldn't it?
On the Euros, yeah. So it says here UEFA have rejected it. Let's just keep it the way it is.
Yeah, if it ain't broken, it won't make it as special if it's every 2 years.
No, exactly.
I love World Cups, and it'd be great if it was like Euros, World Cup, but you have to think about the logistics of it and also the effects it has on its players who never have a break. Yeah,
exactly, and this is the thing, isn't it? The reason that it's done like that is so that every other year the players get a break.
Yeah.
Although saying that, they go off playing tournaments and all kinds of things, in that gap, don't they?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Overseas
all
tournaments,
pre-season tours and stuff like we had.
Yeah, but it's just that thing. You just want your top players to be on the pitch for half an hour.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, sign a few autographs.
Sell a few
million.
Yeah.
Shirts.
Well, this is it. Yeah.
Back on the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a booze culture than pre-seasons anyway. I think there's a bit of it's not taken too seriously.
No, it's not. No. Kind of other international news. I saw that Italy broke the world record for unbeaten streak.
Did they?
Yeah, 37 games in a row without a loss.
That's nuts, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's so good.
They were 4-0 up within half an hour last night. So, Italy, they won 5-0 in the end.
Bloody hell.
So they're absolutely flying, Italy.
So it looks like they're going to be World Cup winners again.
They're going to be right at the front, aren't they?
Yeah. In terms of the other national teams, Ireland are struggling a bit.
Yeah, they're not good. You're not good. I mean, it's probably on the border of impossible now, is it?
Yeah, 2 points only from the first 5 games. And the one above them is on 6 points, so they'd have to have a hell of a turnaround in the second quarter, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
I think everyone's got to play each other again, haven't they?
Pretty much the first round's been done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so they're just over halfway.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so still not impossible, but they've got a bit of a mountain to climb. They'll have to beat some big scalps, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I suppose just looking at the groups, there's no real surprises.
No.
All the teams you'd expect to be at the top are at the top. There's no real surprises so far in qualifying.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So I'll look forward to that, even though it'll be weird having it in winter.
Winter in November. Yeah, it is going to be strange.
Yeah.
I don't know if the Premier League have yet announced how the season's going to kind of form around that.
I don't know.
I mean, does it finish at the end of October and start again in January or what? I don't know.
I just hope they just really take this opportunity to release a England team football Christmas song.
Yeah. Basically, an England song with jingle bells in the background.
Yeah, exactly. They're never going to get this opportunity again unless it's hosted in another ridiculously hot country. So it's they need to make the most of it.
I think so.
Bring out all the Bud Guns, big like Bob Geldof, Major, get them all involved and stuff.
Yeah.
Shaking Stevens, I think he's still going, isn't he?
Yeah. A football Christmas song.
Yeah. Just pull out all the stops, go for it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first part covered, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, just thinking on that, mate. Shall we do one?
We could do, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We could do, yeah. Football. Actually, we're kind of casting our ideas out there when we should be keeping them for ourselves.
Yeah, exactly. 3 crackers on the table. Maybe.
3 crackers on the table.
Turkey Lou.
Turkey Lou, yeah. Boxing Day curry, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to think of that then. Watch this space, everyone.
Yeah, watch this space. That's a good idea, mate. I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And with that thought, and no one else is no one can steal that idea.
No, exactly. That is recorded now.
Yeah, we could copyright an England football Christmas song.
Yep.
It's our idea.
For the purposes of the court, this is Exhibit A.
Date stamped. It's the 9th of September 2021.
Exactly, yeah. So if the lightning seeds or anyone else tries to come at us, we've done it first, we've charted it.
Yeah, you can pass down the millions to us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Should we have a break?
Let's do it.
Wunderbar.
You're right. I'm Wayne Rooney. I'm Derby County's greatest manager and former Man United player and Everton player. Just wanted to say that Talk of the Terrace is my favourite podcast. So give it a listen. And Colleen, stop fucking spending me money.
Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the second part.
Welcome back.
It's
nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Yeah, and thanks to everyone who's decided to listen to this new episode.
Yeah.
New and old listeners. Thanks
exactly. Everyone's welcome.
Everyone's welcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must say, if you are listening to this on whichever platform you are, make sure you leave a review. You know, whether it's on iTunes or Amazon or Spotify, whatever it is.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, I mean, I would say only leave a review if it's nice.
Yeah. Actually, any feedback's welcome.
Of course.
And if you're listening on a platform as well, just mind the gap.
Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
Ever heard that announcer at Crew Station? Have you ever heard him?
No.
There's one that's like at the train station where it's like just sounds like. Passengers are reminded to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Every time I used to get the train to Liverpool, it was like, what the fuck? Is he telling me my train's cancelled or what?
Yeah. How's he got a job doing that?
I know, yeah.
When you're, this kind of your speech delivery is key to
Yeah.
that job. Yeah. Yeah. Like, be no good us doing this football podcast and talking like that.
No, exactly. It's like Lee Evans says, isn't it? Like, if the pilot come over the tannoy and was like, oh my God, have you seen how I hope we are?
Yeah. Do you know, oh God, how fast are we going?
Yeah. Hello, don't worry, I'll get you there safe.
Yeah. We're going.
Oh, the posh twat will.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, your delivery is everything, isn't it?
Yes, key.
Yeah, if a pilot come on and went, oh my God, we're going well fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hopefully we'll get there in one piece.
Yeah. I don't know if the landing gear is going to come down.
Yeah. It's part of your pilot training. You don't know if the landing gear is going to work until it actually comes down.
Running up and down the aisles. Let me off.
Yeah. I mean, talking of that, did you see that Germany had to have an emergency landing in Scotland last night?
What, the German team?
The German national team, yeah, they were playing in Iceland.
Yeah.
And on the way, I've only read the headline, but yeah, they had to make an emergency landing in Scotland.
Good God.
Due to a technical error with the plane or something.
I wonder if it's the bloody ash clouds back again.
It was a volcano gone pop, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
That's
crazy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet the Scottish were there to greet them.
Yeah, lifting the kilts up.
Yeah.
Because all Scottish men wear kilts.
Exactly, yeah. We're fond of caricatures.
Yeah. Back to football. We're going to review the up and coming Premier League fixtures, aren't we?
We are, yeah. So we've had as we've already mentioned, we've had our international break. And now we're looking, thank God, back to the Premier League because international's all well and good, but we all love our bloody league football.
Yeah. We don't. Yeah, like I said, I don't watch the international qualifiers because it is pretty much a given we will qualify.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's not arrogance. That's fact.
that is fact. Yeah.
Last time we didn't qualify was '94, was it? For a World Cup. '94,
and then there's been another one. Wally with the Brolly was the famous one we didn't qualify.
Oh God, yeah. Was that the Euros or the World Cup? That one.
It was against Russia, wasn't it? So it could be either. Well, of course, it is a qualifier. I can't remember.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Let's assume it's the World Cup then. Yeah, World Cup. 1994. I always remember that one because I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it was like, I think. Oh God, who was the manager?
I think. Graham Taylor.
Graham Taylor, that was it. He got loads of shit, didn't he? Pardon my French.
Yeah, was he called a turnip or something, or a Swede or something? There was that famous picture of him on a vegetable.
Lovely art press, aren't they?
Oh well, yeah, exactly. It's a good old English press. Yeah. Yeah.
No wonder we do so well.
Yeah. No wonder we love our footballers. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So back to the Premier League this weekend, mate. Fixtures wise, there's no Friday games. I do like a Friday game, sometimes.
Yeah, they got rid of that one because it's the international. Just coming back from internationals, I'm guessing.
Exactly, yeah, people coming back.
Yeah, I mean, there is a big game in League 2, which is Barrow versus Colchester United.
I didn't see that bugger.
Yeah, so you can stick your Premier League football. I actually another game on League 2 on Friday is Harrogate versus Newport.
Harrogate versus Newport. T versus Dirty Sanchez.
And I had, in kind of looking at latest football news, I had seen that Newport County have unveiled their new third kit.
Okay.
And it's been designed by Goldie Looking Chain.
Nice.
There's a reference for someone from the 90s, early noughties.
I bet. Oh, I'll have to see a picture of that, mate. I'll have to put it on the Twitter feed.
Yeah, it's basically like Burberry. But yeah, anyone of a certain age will remember Goldie Looking Chain as kind of very white Welsh rappers.
Guns don't kill people, others do.
Yeah.
That is.
So there is a bit of football floating around on Friday, but no Premiership football.
Yeah, our French team's playing Lille in French League. So look forward to that.
That'd be good. Yeah. There's quite a lot of matches, but none of them Premier League.
Derby County are playing Birmingham City as well. Yeah, so Premier League starts on Saturday. First game of the day is going to be Crystal Palace versus Tottenham at 12:30. Be interesting with that one. I think they got caught with the Argentina thing, didn't they? Of players not declaring COVID. You know, the Brazil-Argentina.
Yeah. So are those players not released for Premier League games then? Or?
I have no idea. I don't know how they're going to do it because I don't know whether they've sent them back or they've got now isolate in Argentina or Brazil and then be sent back.
Yeah.
I think it's come out for Liverpool that our Brazilian players aren't allowed to go. Weren't allowed to go. So that's kind of another kind of shitstorm, isn't it? Mm-hmm.
With I think you got 3 Brazilian players, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly, including our keeper.
Yeah, and FIFA have banned them.
Yeah.
Has that been overturned, or the Premier League say they're going to ignore them? Because it was a Premier League directive, wasn't it? They all agreed not to send their players.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Liverpool come out and said that they wouldn't, but who knows?
Yeah.
And then there could be consequences then. So, yeah. There's a lot of 3:00 games on a Saturday for a change.
Yeah.
First one on the Saturday is Arsenal and Norwich City. Do you think that'll be Arsenal's first win?
Yeah, it should be. I mean, if it's not, then it's goodbye Arteta.
Yes, I reckon so.
Norwich have
I think this is a must-win.
Yeah,
and handsomely.
It's got to be, hasn't it? Yeah, Norwich have been everyone's whooping boys so far.
Exactly. Yeah, if they lose that one at home, I think it won't last an hour.
Yeah, what's Norwich played 3, lost 3, conceded 10. I mean, Arsenal aren't much better. Played 3, lost 3, conceded 9.
Yeah. Battle of the bottom. I never thought to see Arsenal there.
No, but yeah, it's a must win. If they lose, it's good night, I think.
Yeah.
For Arteta, yeah.
Brentford, Brighton and Hove on as well. That's kind of a lower middling game, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Interesting that this is a 3:00 game. Well, Leicester versus Man City. I'd have thought that would have been prime time, that one.
That's a big game, isn't it?
Yeah, unless that was scheduled for Friday night. I don't know. But, yeah, it's kind of a big game to be left out, that one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, it's strange, that. It's very strange.
Yeah, Man United versus Newcastle United. Will a certain Portuguese player start?
Yeah, well, I
Nani?
think... Nani, yeah. Because when the television stations and radio stations have picked their games that they're going to host, no one picked Man United Newcastle, did they?
Yeah, I bet they're kicking themselves now with studs on the boots.
And apparently it's BBC that have got the rights for live coverage, isn't it, on the radio? For that game. So yeah, BBC Radio is your place to be if you want for hearing the return of Ronaldo.
Radio 5. Yeah, that's the one. If you want to hear it, or if you want to buy a ticket for it, then that's the only way you're going to see it, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I do miss COVID in that way, in the only way, probably. The lockdown that every game was on. Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah. It's a shame. Yeah, it's a shame. It's things like this. It's a shame that the television stations, whoever, can't buy the rights to the games that haven't been selected by the big ones, the big networks.
I thought lockdown would have brought a change in this and how they do it. Especially with more TV providers now, like Amazon. I really like their coverage from the Premier League games they did last season because they had Ali McCoist on it.
He was an absolute kind of one of the highlights of the Euros, wasn't it? His commentary.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I really enjoyed them games, and they were. Well, I've got Amazon Prime, so they're pretty much free for me anyway.
Well, this is it. I'm already paying for it, so I might as well watch it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's perfect. But I think there might be more pressure on them in the oncoming seasons to televise more football games.
Yeah,
I know why they don't do it. Because it's like they're worried that people won't go to the grounds, but of course, like Premiership they'll still fill the grounds no matter what.
Yeah, well, as we've spoke about, especially the big grounds, your Anfields, your Old Traffords, there is a lot of football tourism going on.
Yeah.
And I don't think over the last 20 years, I think the percentage of fans in the ground who are kind of local residents, kind of diehards, been season ticket holders for 20 years or whatever, I think them as a proportion in a ground has gone down.
Oh, yeah. Anfield is just half Norwegian people wandering around looking for the seat.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I remember I used to work with a couple of guys who were Man United season ticket holders. And this is when I was living in Stockport. And we decided to meet up after a United Villa game.
Yeah.
So they said, meet us in a pub outside Old Trafford. So I met them in the pub after the game. And everyone in there was Scandinavian.
Yes.
It was like we were the only 3 English people in this pub.
Yeah.
And they were all wearing the half in half scarves.
Ooh.
The horrible scarves, and and
Ooh, I just got a chill in it.
yeah, they're horrible, aren't they? And
Yeah.
And Man United kind of baseball caps kind of thing, but yeah, maybe it'd be a good thing on the flip side. Maybe those people would just watch the games at home, and
Well,
then
maybe, yeah, and leave more seats open for locals then. But
for the proper fans to get back in. I don't know.
yeah, but then the clubs want people to come and buy shirts and buy everything. It's not just a match ticket, is it? Or the bum on a seat. It's everything.
That's it. Kind of people who've supported a club for a long time and are kind of local to that club. They might buy a shirt.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
And I've seen Vikings on Amazon Prime. Those Scandies can drink.
yeah, and at £10 a pint in the ground.
Yeah,
it's,
that's £100 before you even for half time.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a cash cow for them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? Kind of English football fans or the local football fans will go to the pubs near the ground.
Oh yeah.
On £3 a pint, get tanked up in at 2 minutes to 3, run to the ground and get in their seat, kind of thing.
Yeah, there's one around the corner from Anfield that you literally on a match day you can't move in there.
Yeah.
It's just like sandwich, but they still keep the beer prices the same.
Yeah.
So that's why everyone rams into there.
Exactly.
Much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No away fans.
Yeah. You don't want to go in there, no.
Yeah. So other games are Southampton, West Ham, Watford, Wolves, kind of middle of the road, basic ones. The 5 o'clock kickoff might be good. Chelsea versus Aston Villa.
Should be a decent game.
It should be a decent game, that one, shouldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think looking at Chelsea in our predictions, I think we both had Chelsea as 4th. I'm starting to fear we might have massively underpredicted Chelsea. Did you have? I definitely had them as 4th. Did you have them as 4th as well?
I can't even remember, mate. I think I might have had them higher than that.
Because we definitely went with.
No, I think I had them at 4th as well.
Yeah.
City, Man United, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah. They're looking quite good, aren't they? Especially with Lukaku.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah. Well, they forced a draw against us last week.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they had Lukaku. Obviously, you kept him out. They were
with 10 men.
With 10 men, yeah. So it's a very good result for them in the end.
Massive result, yeah, really good. We should have won that, but there you go. Sunday's game, Leeds versus Liverpool.
Yeah, toughie for your boys, Liverpool.
Toughie. Leeds isn't a great place to go for any team.
No.
They still play proper spit and sawdust football, so it'll be hard for our flighty players to cope with that, I think. So
yeah. And if you've got kind of 3 players missing. Yeah,
exactly. I'm not got a great feeling about that one.
Is it one of those where you'd take a draw now?
I'd probably take a draw. Yeah. At the moment. Yes. A loss would really dent our Premiership. So chances, so I'd take a draw.
Take a draw now, yeah.
Yeah. Monday night they've got Everton versus Burnley.
Yeah, it's one of those games where if there's nothing else on, I'd watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Everton have had a good start to the season, haven't they? I think.
Yeah, they've been playing fairly well. Yeah. And then
6th.
Tuesday.
Oh, is it a Champions League? He's back on Tuesday.
Yeah, Barca Bayern Munich. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
What a game to start off with. 8 o'clock.
I mean, it'd be about 5-0 to Bayern, won't it?
Oh.
Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Barca with half a team and all that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd be affected by this as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Just had a Sky Sports News flash on that one. It says Liverpool believe FIFA has no basis to ban clubs from selecting South American players who are refused permission to go on international duty.
Right.
So it sounds like there's a bit of a scrap developing.
Well, why did the Premier League and Liverpool decide not to send them because of the whole COVID thing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So that's based on health grounds, isn't it? Why would
Yeah.
you kick up a fuss when there's a pandemic going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. FIFA has invoked Article 5 to enforce the restriction period of September the 10th to 14th. Brazilian players affected: Rafinha for Leeds, Fred for Man United. That's no biggie. Thiago for
Might as well
Chelsea.
ban me and you.
Yeah. Thiago Silva for Chelsea, Edison and Gabriel Jesus for City, as well as Liverpool, Alisson for Firmino and Fabinho. That's pretty bad.
Yeah. I mean, if a player's injured and can't go on international duty, that's fine. Well, that's a health reason, isn't it? I'm not going because it hurts, so I'm going to make it worse and be out for the rest of the year. You know,
I think our chances just took a bit of a nosedive. Even more.
In hindsight, all Brazilian players should have said they were injured that week.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
They should have got the chronic shits.
Yeah, can't travel, and then the old Ryan Giggses.
Yes.
You remember when he used to be injured on international when it come to international week?
Randomly, for some reason he didn't fancy flying off to Iceland with the Welsh team.
With the Welsh team, who were then a very poor team.
Yeah, in the middle of winter. Yeah. So he used to get little twinges, didn't he?
Yeah, for someone who had a 20-year career and only got about 50 caps.
Yeah. Yes, that's this weekend's Premiership. What about the Championship? Nothing. Well, we bothered about that really. Any good games?
There's nothing massively stand out,
Sheffield Peterborough United could be a win.
Sheffield United need to get their skates on and fast.
Yeah.
We've got we're playing Shrewsbury. That's kind of their place above us.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. A bit of a local rivalry.
Yeah, so we need to get off to winning ways. Yeah, we need to get back
that'd be a good scalp to get that away from home.
Yeah, get that in the bag, and then the season might kick on a bit for our boys. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Think they turn it round?
I think we will. I think we will. As I still say, I think probably 55 points by the end of the season.
Yeah.
We've made quite a lot of signings, so I think we'll be all right in the end.
Yeah, that sounds good. I suppose we should go back to it in a bit more detail, like Ronaldo returning. Are you surprised by that?
Oh, God, well, how it all unfolded while we were recording the last podcast.
I know, yeah. If we'd have put it off by an hour, we'd have had a brand spanking update, wouldn't we?
We were quite literally an hour behind the curve with it, yeah. So as we were recording, he was still on his way to City. It was a done deal. Mm-hmm. And by the time we finished recording, he was off to Old Trafford.
Even Jamie Carragher had said it's a done deal for City.
Yeah. I mean, all kind of people in the know are basically saying that his agent offered him around, and City were kind of the main kind of interested team in signing him. And Ronaldo knew that would spark United into action.
Oh yeah.
If he said, if the rumours were that he was going to sign for City, then all of a sudden Man United would be interested, and that's where he wanted to go all along, kind of thing.
Yeah, good move for United, do you think?
Well, I mean, when he was supposed to be going City, all the United fans were like, "Well, we don't need a striker anyway. We need a defensive midfielder." So.
Oh, did you see that lad that burnt his shirt?
I know, yeah. And imagine that there's several incidents of that.
Yeah.
Shirt
probably worth a lot of money now. That shit.
Yeah,
an old Ronaldo one.
Yeah. I don't think United fans were ever kind of. I know they obviously it'd been a nice end to Ronaldo's story for him to go back to United. But I think it was off the radar. They genuinely didn't want a striker. So
yeah, I think they need to improve in other areas first.
Yeah, I still think he'll get 20 goals, at least Premier League goals.
He's just a natural born scorer, isn't he? You just put him in a certain situation, and it's just even the probability of it just dwindles because he will just take his chances.
Exactly, yeah.
Free kicks, assists as well. How many assists could he provide?
Yeah, and it's that whole thing. You stick Ronaldo on the pitch, and all of a sudden, all the team's concentrating on him, and it leaves all the other players, kind of more space because they all want to make sure Ronaldo doesn't score or get the ball.
Yeah. Two-man marking him.
Yeah, I think he'll be a success. I think he'll probably get 20 league goals this season.
Yeah. Are you going to put him in your fantasy league?
Not yet.
He's 12.5 at the moment. I
Is
think
he?
that's too much of a risk.
Yeah, not at the moment. I'll leave him out at the moment, I think.
Yeah. I can't put him in anyway because he's a United player, but yeah.
yeah. It's like, he's got good stats. I can afford him. He's going to score goals. Oh, he plays for Man United. Yeah.
Access denied.
Yeah. Yeah. You've got a block on your account. You can't sign Man United
pretty
players.
much. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
Should we take a break?
Let's have a break.
Have a Kit Kat.
Hello and welcome. It's time for our exclusive interview with the Bee Gees. So, Bee Gees, how are you feeling today?
My underpants are too tight.
Oh dear, that's hard to hear. Okay, so final question. What's your favourite football podcast?
Talk of the terraces, yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, boys and girls. How are you today?
Welcome back to the final part of this brand new episode.
Yeah.
Well, it's brand new if you're listening to it brand new.
Well, yeah, if you're listening to it the first time, yeah.
It's brand new. But if you're listening to it in 2025, it's not brand new.
It's not brand new, no.
But is it brand new if you're listening to it for the first time in 2025?
Well, it's like if a tree falls in the forest, does a bear poo in the woods?
Yeah, that's the saying,
isn't it?
That famous conundrum. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
that's stumped psychologists for years. That one.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. I remember that Bottom. And if anyone's going, what's Bottom? It was a brilliant sitcom by Adrian Edmondson and Rick Mail.
Absolute classic.
Which you have to watch.
Daft humour.
Yeah, and there's a famous sketch in that where Eddie says to Richie something like, do bears shit in the woods? And Richie says, why? And he says, because it smells like one has shit in your mouth.
That's perfect, isn't it?
Yeah, Bottom.
Honestly, it was brilliant, wasn't it? It was so brilliant.
Yeah, it's one of my favourite things of all time. Yeah, so yeah, if anyone wants to look back at some 90s slapstick comedy, watch Bottom.
Yeah, I always think it's the 80s for some reason, but it was a very early 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, 91, 92 was probably the first series, yeah.
Yeah,
that's it, yeah.
Because they did the young ones in the 80s, didn't they?
Yeah, which I've never really got into, never really watched. You know,
Same here.
I don't think I've ever watched a full episode, I don't know why.
No. My dad used to like that, but I've seen a bit of it, and yeah.
Yeah, the odd brilliant moment, yeah. But yeah, I remember like Christmas Day, like getting a Bottom VHS for Christmas and watching that whilst eating Christmas dinner.
Lovely watching while you.
Yeah, lovely religious Christian Christmas dinner.
Hitler, you bastard.
Yeah.
I love the Christmas one of that one though. Gold Frankenstein and Grrr.
Yeah. Yeah. I just remember, having Christmas dinner to Eddie shouting, "Have a wank!" Which, when you're 12, is the funniest thing that's ever been said.
Oh yeah. It's that proper like basic humour.
Yeah. But we're going to go on to a couple of new features. Well, a semi-new feature and an old new feature.
I'm confused now.
Well, we're going to do fact or fake. Fact or fake, yep. which was new in our last episode.
Fact or fake.
Fact or fake. But I've slightly changed the format to make it tougher for you to guess if they're fact or fake.
Okay.
And then we're going to do Player of the Month, which we started in our first ever season and then stopped doing it.
Yes, we did, yeah.
Because Jamie Vardy was our first ever Player of the Month.
Yeah, we're a bit overdue.
Yeah.
He's been Player of the Month for 9 months.
Maybe we could just say that.
Yeah,
he was our Player of the Month every month.
His reign's ended.
Yeah.
Longest reign going.
Yeah, so we've got a new Player of the Month. That's what it is. Yeah. So Vardy is going to end. It is breaking news. Vardy is going to end his 9-month streak of Player of the Month.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've got.
You've been a magnificent servant, Vardy, but it's time to pass it on now.
Yeah, it's time to hand over the challenge.
Let somebody else have a go.
Let's get off the tractor. Get off. What is it in German? I can't remember.
often in the tractor stehen or something.
Bayern Munchen.
We did tweet him, but we didn't get a response.
No, it's a surprise that.
Yeah. Okay, fact or fake? Do you want me to do the theme music?
Go for it, yeah.
Fact or fake? Fact or fake? Fact or fake? There you go.
It's slowly turning into Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, it is.
Steve Urchin, Carl Pilkington, yeah. Oh, chimpanzee that, monkey news.
Monkey news.
Oh, we've written it down.
Yeah. If we could achieve half the success that had, we'll be very, very rich.
Oh, yeah. Very rich and very glad.
Very happy, yeah.
If we could do a thumbnail of what they're...
Yeah. So, fact or fake, as Tom's just done the wonderful theme tune. And he's got to remember that
Thank
now
you.
for every month we do that.
Yeah, exactly.
And make it more and more absurd each time as well.
Yeah, it's going to be like mariachi band next
I was
time.
going to say you're going to attach some kind of instruments to your arms and some maracas or something, yeah.
I'm going to have a guest singer.
I guess, yeah, the cat.
Yeah, the guy selling lighters in town.
Yeah. 5 for a pound of lighters.
Fact or fake?
Fact or fake. So, yeah, I'm going to give Tom four statements, which could be fact or fake. Now, where I cocked up a little bit last time is that I give you 2 statements each time, and you knew that one of them was fact and you knew that one of them was fake.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, the most absurd one you knew was probably fake.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas now I'm just going to give you one statement at a time, and it could be fact or it could be fake.
Ah.
So I'm going to... Yeah. Yeah. Iranu. Iranu indeed.
See, I was bloody sync with.
Yeah.
Miss Jones.
Now, I'm now looking through my list of facts or fakes. Yeah, and if I read out all 4 and you get all 4 right quite easily, then that might be the end of this feature.
Yeah, trial run.
Trial run. Right, so here we go. 4 statements. Fact or fake.
4 statements. I'm ready.
Here we go. The 22nd person to ever climb Mount Everest was named Tutu Everest.
Do I guess now?
Go for it.
Fact.
That's fake.
Hit the post.
Hit the post of that one. Yeah, that's completely made up.
You know why I thought it was a fact? Because Tutu sounds like a Sherpa name.
Well, this is. I mean, I will give myself credit. Not only did it link up to the 22nd person, but I thought that does sound like a native to the Mount Everest region.
Yeah.
An
Everest.
Yeah, an Everestian. An Everestian.
Yeah, them lot.
Do you remember one of Carl Pilkington's that Mount Everest is called Mount Everest because the guy who discovered it was called Mr. Oh no, that was it. The Mount Everest is called Mount Everest because when you climb it, you need to have a rest.
That does sound typically Carl, but I haven't heard him say that. No.
Yeah. Mount Everest is called Mount Everest because when you climb it, you need to have a rest.
It's great logic.
It's great logic, yeah.
I remember him saying that they found a piano up there.
yeah, and they found a dishwasher on Mars. That was one of his as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
brilliant.
So sadly, that is fake.
Oh, fucking right. First penalty I've missed.
Yeah.
I've got to pull it out the bag now.
Yeah.
Right, that's second one.
Here we go. Second one. Manhattans are an ant species unique to New York City.
Manhattans
are an ant species unique to New York City.
So Manhattans. Fake.
That's actually a fact.
Fucking hell. I mean...
Yeah.
Sorry, Ian. Yeah, that's weird. I like that fact.
That's a fact. Manhattans. Yeah.
They must have named it after the island then.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's that's quite a good fact, that, isn't it?
Ah, okay, I like that fact.
Yeah, that's real. So it's working so far. You've got none out of 2.
I'll counter that fact by saying that New York used to be called New Amsterdam.
Yes.
until the English threw him out and called it after York.
And called it New York.
Yeah, threw the Dutch out. Hey,
Yeah, well,
give me back my island.
Yeah, get off. Isn't the New York kind of flag? It's actually the Dutch flag, isn't it? With like an emblem on it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, the same colours.
The blue, white, and orange, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. Look at us. We're just full of knowledge.
Trading facts.
Trading facts. I love it.
Yeah. Right. Third one.
Third one. In Brazil, they call Brazil nuts Argentinian nuts.
I'm going to think that's a fact.
It's a fake.
Oh my! I missed 3.
That's a fake.
Oh, I'm as bad as England.
Yeah. If Tom was in a penalty shootout, it'd be out of the championship.
So they call them Brazil nuts then as well, or do they just call them nuts?
Well, I don't know, but they don't call them Argentinian nuts. I'm guessing they just call them Brazil nuts.
Yeah. And now then Brazil nuts can't travel back.
Yeah.
Thanks to the Premier League.
So yeah, none out of 3. So the format's working.
Come on, I've got to get one.
Right.
Yeah. It's much harder now.
It's much harder. Last one.
Yep.
X-rays cannot pass through Yorkshire puddings.
Oh. Fact.
It's fake.
You know why I said fact?
Go on.
I so wanted that to be true.
Yeah, please let it be true.
I so wanted that to be the most randomest fact ever. That Yorkshire puddings are like some kind of kryptonite to
Like
an
lead.
X-ray machine. Yeah. Because I love Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, I love a good Yorkshire pudding. Yeah. Imagine if it was fact, but X-rays could pass through them if they were covered in gravy.
Yes.
You know.
Or they were just crispy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had to crisp them first.
Yeah.
Goose fat.
With goose fat. Yeah. I mean, imagine you could cook a Yorkshire pudding with X-rays. If you left them there for long enough. I mean, they say you shouldn't have more than...
You're cooking it with waves, aren't you?
Yeah.
I don't think you put a Yorkshire pudding in the microwave, though, but yeah.
Yeah, because
worth trying.
I'm sure they say you shouldn't have more than so many X-rays a year.
Yes, yeah. I think there's a limit on it, isn't it?
There's a limit on it, yeah.
Yeah, and also in Scotland, you can only have one battered kebab a week.
Oh, for the health.
Yeah, for the health reasons.
Health reasons, yeah.
Yeah, you have to write, if you have an order in a battered kebab, you have to write your name down.
Yeah, and it gets registered on a national log somewhere, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kebab log.
Kebab log. Kebab log, yeah.
The batter base.
So, yeah, that's
excellent.
Fact or fake. So it's worked. It's worked.
It's worked. You've perplexed me, mate.
I have, yeah. So yeah, I've got many more of these on my list, which
lovely.
Which, like I said,
more Yorkshire pud ones, please.
Yeah, I wrote most of these while sat in a caravan while it was raining in Wales. So yeah.
Well, it's just started raining here. Actually, it's tipping it down.
Yeah, it's come, hasn't it? Hopefully, it'll cool down a bit now.
Yeah, it's coming hard.
It's coming hard. That's what she said.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, it's the final feature, and as we said, it's right. I wonder if we can come up with a theme tune for this Player of the Month.
It's got to be you now, mate. I'm out of ideas.
My turn. Player of the month.
Didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. Once again, I've got to try and remember that in a month's time.
We're going to have to pre-record these, aren't we?
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to listen back just before we record the next episode, yeah.
Like Alan Partridge. Cockadoo! Ooh.
What was that? Who invented the skip?
Yeah.
I
don't care who invented the bloody skip. Who invented the skip? Invented the skip.
Yeah, it's Player of the Month, and as we said, we're going to dethrone Vardy after his run of 9 months.
Yeah.
On the throne.
The king is dead.
The king is dead, or he may be resurrected 1 month.
Yeah. Long live the King Singers.
So, player of the month. I mean, do we want to kind of list the nailies?
Yes.
A couple of the nailies to our player of the month. I mean, one of the standout ones was, and I forgot his name. There it was Pogba. He was one of the contenders for player of the month. 5 assists for them Man United boys.
Yeah, that's it.
He's been quite instrumental in the month of September.
He started. He did really well last season, so he's carried it on, hasn't he, pretty much? Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Have you got any kind of nailies to the player of the month?
Oh, I don't know. I'd probably, if it was me, I'd probably pick Harvey Elliott, the 18-year-old of Liverpool, because he's rose to the challenge of playing in the Premier League really well. But he hasn't scored. I think he's done a couple of assists, but he hasn't scored yet. So I think he's not eligible for top spot yet.
Not quite, but maybe soon.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other players in there, aren't you? You got like Fernandez, who scored 3 goals. Greenwood, who scored 3 goals. Calvert-Lewin scored 3 goals.
Mm-hmm.
But as these things always go, kind of player of the month is normally the one who scored the most goals in that month, I think.
Yeah.
It's rarely a centre back who's kept 3 clean sheets.
Most defenders, yeah.
Yeah, the most tackles in a month.
Rarely a goalkeeper, unless it's Alisson.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I mean, I remember that month. Vardy just pipped him.
Oh yeah. Oh God, of course.
He was a close second.
Vardy. He was injured as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he still won it.
Yeah, bastard.
So do you want to unveil our player of the month?
Yeah. And the winner for the Talk of the Terraces football podcast of the month of September on the 9th is, of course, Antonio.
Yeah, it had to be, didn't it? Him. Yeah, you
for West Ham.
Him for West Ham, Antonio. Yeah. 4 goals and 3 assists.
Started like his arse has been on fire. He's been absolutely brilliant, and I'm so regretting not putting him in my fantasy league a couple of months ago. Yeah,
I put him in for the last game. Yeah. Which I think he got a goal and assist. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to do it this week. I'm gonna have to follow the curve of everyone. I left Wilson in. He did score last week, but he's injured again now. So I think I'm gonna have to swap him for Antonio because he's just been absolutely top class.
Top class. He's top of the goal scoring charts and he's second in for assists.
Yeah.
He's. Was there any kind of indication that he might get called up for England?
He's Jamaican, isn't he?
Oh, he's played one game for Jamaica.
I think he plays for Jamaica. Yeah. I think they're trying to wrangle it though, where he could play for England. Like they did with Raheem Sterling.
Ah, yeah.
But I don't think it's got a good chance. Yeah, I think he plays for Jamaica, which is a real shame.
Oh, back in June, yeah. In June, he made his first appearance for Jamaica.
Yeah.
But yeah, just reading about it, he had previously turned down approaches from Jamaica because he wanted to play for England.
Yeah, what a shame.
Ah, bugger. Was it in a friendly, or if it's in a friendly, you can still play, can't you?
I don't know. If it was a competition, then no.
Yeah.
That's it. Then you're locked in.
Yeah, it's the FIFA qualification he played in. Yeah.
Yeah. So should have done a John Barnes, mate.
So that's probably him. Yeah, he won't be played. I mean, I think I probably looked at this a few months ago and seen that he hadn't played for anyone, that he was born in England, and thought, I'll be able to play for England.
Yeah.
Oh, well, forget about that statement. Will he get an England call-up?
They still might to wrangle it somehow, like you said, if it's a friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but doubtful.
Oh,
yeah,
what a shame.
I think the big boys will be keeping an eye on him.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing he's got against him is his age, isn't it? He's 31.
Yeah. Which isn't ancient, considering you've United signed, but do start to dwindle when it's around 32, 33.
I was going to say, I think 31 for modern athletes is probably the new 28. Yeah. Do you know, like, players used to peak at around 28?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
Because of health and conditioning and all that stuff, they can go a couple of years longer now, I think, in that peak.
It started to dwindle for me when I was about 32, 33, so I reckon it's the same for footballers as well.
Yeah, exactly. I noticed the drop-off in my footballing performance, yeah. Right.
Yeah, had to, an extra shake when I'm at the toilet and stuff.
yeah. A couple more extra visits. Each day,
exactly. Yeah, in the night.
In the night, yeah.
So look like a camel.
That's our player of the month.
Yeah, player of the month, Antonio. Well done, mate.
Yeah, and we shall get the award.
Yeah.
In the post as normal.
Just describing it now, Antonio. Oh, I've put Anthony. You're gonna have to accept Anthony, mate.
Yeah.
Bollocks it up.
Michael Anthony is the player of the month. Yeah.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. So I think that's it for this episode, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it, mate. I think. Back to the grind still now.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll catch up again in a couple of weeks. With the return of the classic, the old favourites of Weird News and Classic Album.
Oh, I've got some weird news lined up already.
Have you? Has it all been kicking off?
It's been kicking off big style in the weird world of weirdness.
Yeah.
And it's not the Russians or the Yanks this time either.
Is it not?
No.
Interesting.
Or the Polish.
Or the Polish. Oh God, yeah. So it's spreading. It's spreading.
With the croissant.
Yeah, it's a weird news pandemic.
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
catching, isn't it? It's spreading.
Yeah. Wandemic. Yeah.
A wandemic. Yeah. I have actually got a bit of a theme tune for Weird News, which is very similar to one of Ricky Gervais's. Again, so I'll.
Is it like, ooh, weird news?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Ooh, that's interesting. That's a bit weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I did think of that a couple of months ago, and I thought that'd be good. Never got round to it. Yeah, so yeah, we probably do need to do a bit of a theme tune for each segment now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pre-record it just to save our voices.
Yeah. Tell you what, you think of one for classic news, classic album.
Classic album. Oh, I'd have to play a bit of guitar on the start of it.
Yeah.
Like ding 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 ding, classic album.
Yeah. My weird news is basically just weird news. That's what I think.
Do it. Yeah, I love that. Because they're starting thinking, then they're shocked into it. It's like, oh god,
exactly. Yeah. Weird news. Yeah. So
perfect.
Yeah. So we're now incorporating theme tunes, and we're going to write an England Christmas song for the World Cup next year. I mean, as long as we qualify, that is.
Yeah. That's it.
Don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
That's coming.
Yeah.
Once again, thanks very much for the followers. We had a load of followers this month. We're up to nearly 500 now, which is great.
Yeah.
Also, thanks for the usual listeners. Cousin Paul in America. You're all right, mate, and thanks for listening.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if anyone wants to write a review, please feel free. Just put whatever you like on it. Just use clean language.
Yeah, use clean language. Be fair. We like a compliment sandwich.
Like any sandwich, to be honest.
Yeah. But keep listening, keep reviewing, keep following. We really, 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 really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Spencer. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, shall we get back to it?
Let's get at it. See you later, mate.
Bye.
Good to talk.
You
See
too,
later.
mate. Bye. Bye.